Innovative.
Yeah.
It's your man Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and I'm with my boy.
Cool ass Cam.
I thought you was gonna do the coolest motherfucker in the.
I wanted to.
Oh my God! Ugh.
I want to change it up sometimes.
Okay.
You know? But I just do COOLAZZCAM.
Woozy, woozy, and he still hits you. Welcome to the Culture of Comptonmania. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Yo, today is a crazy show, man.
Yeah, it is. It is.
We got some legends in the house. If you ever think about it, think about when you're a kid and you watch your favorite TV show. You say, dang, that's Superman over there.
Right.
That's Batman. That's Wolverine. But we talking about a real life superhero. A person that basically teach you how to do the stuff you don't like to do. Like accountability. That shit suck.
Yeah.
But yo, check it out. Without further ado, we here with C.T. Fletcher and his seed. Ugh. Samson Fletcher. Woozy. Woozy.
How y'all doing today?
I am blessed, old cool ass Cam. How you doing, brother?
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling real blessed. Happy to have you here today. Happy to have both of y'all here today.
I appreciate
and I really, know we're going to have some great conversation.
Ooh, crazy. So Samson, what's the deal with you, man? How you doing?
I'm good. And yourself, brother?
I'm pretty good. Now we gonna let your pops handle this thing. We're gonna do our talk, but I wanna talk about you because you the future, man. I seen you go through the same journey that your pops went through, breaking records in the curls. Like, you just amazing. Your strength. What motivated you?
Really not good at this, but
No, you good.
honestly, just my dad, and family. Growing up, I tell the story, quite often, but growing up, just seeing my dad be that strong, role model, all the kids, calling him the Hulk, Superman. I was like, I want to be like that. So it really, drastically just changed my mind for the better when I was younger.
Wow. And that's crazy. I see you over there smiling because we from Compton, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Compton house right here. Like, to have a respectable son that's still a warrior beast. Talk to me, bro. What is that like?
It's nothing else I've ever done in my life even comes close. It's incomparable. My dad and myself had a horrible relationship.
Yeah.
So I wanted to make sure that when I had kids to, not make the same mistakes or break the chain and do, I didn't want my kids to be afraid of me like I was. I spent my whole childhood in fear. Every time I heard Pop's keys rattling in the front door, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Here this motherfucker come. And I'll be on guard and shit, all the time, flinching and shit. And I'm like, man, I don't want my kids to be like that. So, and you know what was so strange about that? I still love the motherfucker. Yeah.
Unconditional.
Unconditional. That's
Man.
right. Yeah.
And that's a wild situation because going back, I can hear myself like going up, like, put it in the right place. so like with that, man, like I know you're so proud, like you're so respectable. Like, you have a lot of people that accomplish certain things. They got a certain ego. Like, you the perfect example of that you will really want. Cause where we come from, it's like, you gotta be hard. It's like, that's like, man, dude, like, I just want you to know that, like to me, like, from what I seen you achieve, because for me, doing the plays was amazing. When my grandma was there with me, bro, as long as my grandma proud, I'm the happiest ever. And the fact that you got that, and y'all the perfect example of what a lot of us guys be like, man, if I had that. Like, so it's like over here, like, both of y'all heroes, straight up, because you living up to, you didn't have to do that.
I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate you. You took the smoke. Like,
Facts.
because I didn't have some couple OGs that tried to lace me with game, but I'm like, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I mean? like on some
And then
real
a lot
talk.
of times, is it really positive? Is the game they really giving you? Is it really gonna help you later? And sometimes
Yeah.
they give you some negative stuff and it take you down the wrong path. So you gotta really pay attention to who you listen to as well.
Straight up. And Samson, I want to ask you this. What is your ultimate goal? Because I hear you working with the children. You know what I'm saying? Your thing is to pass that legacy on. Talk to us. What you want to do? Let people know what the fuck you talking about.
My ultimate goal is just to help people be the best version of themselves and to be the strongest lifetime drug-free in the world.
Right.
Period.
Wow. That's powerful.
Period. By any means necessary. Yeah.
Bringing the best out of people.
Yeah, but see, you don't understand. He said by any means necessary. Yeah, that's an excellent. Look at
Sometimes
this.
you gotta put a little force behind it. You know?
Yeah, that's crazy. I was also talking to my guy, right? I talk about like adjectives. Adjectives basically describe said
Absolutely.
actions, and sometimes when people hear adjectives, they already think negative. But like, I command you to grow.
I ain't give you no motherfucking
Yeah.
choice. I'm the boss, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I tell you, you don't tell me.
Right.
I told your ass to grow.
Yeah. like talk to it. Like, I know you talked about some of the traumas too, so you have to like be your own person in your head, building yourself up. But talk to us how like weightlifting was like a form of therapy for you.
Oh, absolutely, man. I told you guys a little bit about my childhood, and if it wasn't for weightlifting, I would probably be absolutely crazy. I ain't saying I ain't a little crazy, but I'd be all the way crazy. Padded room, straight jacket, and he'd be visiting me every other Tuesday. And shit. So yeah, it really was an outlet for me, and strength was a big thing in my family. Strength was in it. I heard stories about how strong my grandfather was. They call him Mew. Not just because he looked dead on one of the motherfuckers, but because he was strong as fuck, too. And my dad was strong as fuck. And, I heard all these stories. My favorite story in the Bible was, of course, Samson, the story of Samson, how he killed 1,000 Philistines with the jawbone of an ass and pulled down a goddamn temple on top of a whole bunch of motherfuckers and then turned around and walked away with the gates of the city. I said, ooh, I like shit like that. So I get me a boy, I'm going to name him Samson. Ooh. So he shall lead his people and be the strongest son of a bitch on planet Earth.
Yeah.
I had a premonition. There you go.
Yeah. He I don't even want to say he on the right track. He already there,
He's on the right track. He's still coming, but he's got still some things to prove. We got some mountains to move. And, he's so much stronger than me because I didn't have anybody hating on my ass. I predate social media.
Yeah.
So I didn't have motherfuckers talking shit all the time, because back then you talk shit to a motherfucker, you might get your teeth slapped out.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't no this typing in your grandma's basement.
They call it internet banging.
Yeah.
With your underoos on and shit. Safety and comfort in your home and shit.
Put your underoos on.
Yeah. Ain't none of that shit. So he got a ton of hate just because of CT Futcher's son.
Wow. What is that like?
That's a good question. I don't know. I can't really. I can't see why somebody would hate somebody for, hating on somebody for something they didn't choose.
Right.
I didn't choose my dad.
People just hate in general, though. It's a lot of people who not really comfortable with themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
So they just have to find something to hate on.
But But also what they see is a motherfucking threat. That's what it is. Like, ain't nobody gonna talk shit about somebody that don't oppose a threat to them. So they scared. On some real talk, like anytime you going into competition, like, we talk mess. But you really like, I'm doing the math in my head. Same thing when we putting together a Comptonmania show. I'm always nervous. I'm like, we gonna have to let's figure this thing out. So it's like I never underestimate the place or worry about who's saying stuff. Just bust they shit.
Yeah.
Like, just continue to do what you're doing. Like, I'm sitting over here, I'm watching videos. I'm like, yo, this is insane. Only thing that they're hating on is because you that dude. Straight up. It ain't nothing to be cocky about. You've put in the work. You've won competitions. No matter what craft you get in, people, he should have done this. He should have done that. They ain't in them competitions.
They didn't do it.
You know what I'm saying? And if they in
don't
it,
have the courage
evidently,
to go out and execute.
You got stuff that your dad didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? And then you following the shadows and doing it. Michael Jordan, not dissing nobody, but Michael Jordan kid did not follow in his situation. Like, you're the prototype of I followed in my father's footsteps. Now watch me do with it.
Right.
Because people always say the sequel ain't never like that. It's like, well, give me the rock. Kobe, isolation. Watch out. Go over here. I've been practicing all day. I'm not finna. I've been, like you said, when the doctor told you, you not finna do this, and you like, I looked at that motherfucker like he was crazy. Like, this is what I was here to do. Like this is it. If this is the moment, then let's go. Like, and that's what you represent. So let them hate and keep fucking them up. Like, keep lifting them shits and because you an inspiration. I was talking to my man Joey. Joey was here. You know what I'm saying? Joey's one of the greatest shit talkers I know before in my life.
Yeah, father or son?
The father.
Yeah.
He just left a couple
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's that representation. It's that talk. It's that, but he bout it though. You know what I'm saying? So I forgot where I was going, but I'm gonna just leave it at he bout it. I was going somewhere, but
I got a question for you.
Okay.
Comptonmania. Mm-hmm. Okay. What prompted you to start Comptonmania? You a wrestling fan from a kid or what?
Yeah, I was a wrestling fan since I was a kid. My mom and dad both were from Palmer Block, Compton, Crip. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So that was them. My dad was murdered when I was 2. My mom had dealt with like substance abuse. So most of the time I was with my grandma. And so I had all these childhood traumas, but wrestling, oh man. My Uncle Daryl, rest in peace. Like, he used to get all the pay-per-views and we'll go over there and we'll watch wrestling together. And that was my everything. My grandma would buy me the figurines. She would give me the toys and stuff. So that was the thing. I was like in high school still playing with wrestling toys. They'd be like, he's still playing with them dolls and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I would create my own like matches and stuff, and like, so it was like, that was my piece. That was the thing that kept me from going off the wall. I definitely made some left turns, you know what I'm saying? But wrestling was a thing that helped me save my life, because I'd have killed myself straight up. I wanted to see Shawn Michaels versus Bret. I had to see that shit, like the Iron Man match. Like, there's no way I'm gonna die until I see this. You know, when I saw Warrior and Hogan, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This is Wolverine versus fucking the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
I didn't matter who won. I wanted to see them collide.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know, I'm sorry, I talk too much.
No, man. It's
pH
a fucking
bottoms,
podcast.
That's what we're here for. We're here to talk.
Wouldn't be very interested in nobody say shit.
Yeah. I just get caught up in my passion, but I totally, and that's interesting that you say that's why they hating though. Like, for real, you that dude. Like, you Samson. Like, what did he say? He said God would like name a person after the purpose. Like, like your father spoke life. Like, your OG speak life.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. That's crazy.
Drop the blessings.
You know what? I'm a wrestling fan my whole life, and my favorite wrestler as a kid growing up was Rocky Soul Man Johnson. And you probably don't know who that is.
Oh, I know who Rocky Soul Man Johnson is.
You know you don't know who that is. You cool and everything, but
I know about Tony Atlas. I know about all of them.
all right.
Yeah.
That's the Rock's dad. You know, when I met the Rock in person, that was one of the first things, you know, we talked about. My son Samson was with me, and I told him, I say, Samson's your biggest fan, but I'm your dad's biggest fan. That's the one, you know, when Rocky Soul Man Johnson would come on TV, I run in front of that black and white TV like I was still at home. Oh shit, the Soul Man is here. That motherfucker was just too cool.
Yep.
He was too cool. And so then we talked a little bit, and he told me the same thing. We had this in common. Everybody, my dad was very well respected. He was a preacher, and everybody loved him. And I was thinking in my head, that you motherfuckers don't live with him. You don't live with him. And The Rock told me the same thing about his dad. I was like, man, your dad was this and he was this, and I thought he was this, and I thought he was this. You didn't live with him. It's like, damn, you mean to tell me it's somebody else out there that had this fucked up home life?
Man.
But in the eye of the public, he's wonderful.
He's a man, yeah.
People thought my dad could walk on water. And I told my mom, and I love my mom to death. I said, look, if that motherfucker make it to heaven, I ain't worried. I'm going. And that was just, how we were.
Yeah.
That's crazy that you say that, because I think I kind of I got kind of like the same thing, you know what I mean? Like how did you deal with that? Like how did the traumas, like how did they show up in your like did it like make it hard for you to believe in yourself too? Did it make it hard to trust people? Like how did you balance that?
It was a constant war between me and my dad. I did a whole lot of things to get that old man to finally say, I'm proud of you. I joined the Army because he was in the Army. And I wanted to show this motherfucker I could out-soldier the soldier. I want to be a better
did it,
soldier.
I could do it too.
Only better. This motherfucker, my dad was like, his word was fucking law. And when he spoke, the goddamn dogs start barking and water stopped running. It was just, and motherfuckers, he look at your ass. Better to, I'm playing this shit out for my friends. Pop, look at your ass. And, I'm scared to look back at this motherfucker. So it was a constant competition, but that drove me. Pops drove me to anything I have to give him credit for that. He drove the fuck out of me, because nothing I did was ever good enough.
Yeah.
Never. I'm proud of you, and I said I'm gonna do something in my life to make this old motherfucker. He gonna have to say, I'm proud of your ass. So winning world championship, I go to weightlifting contest with a couple black folks there, and most time I be the only one in the competition. And I'd be proud than a motherfucker. C.T. Fletcher from Compton, California. So you goddamn right. You gonna remember me.
Yeah, that's what's up.
That's dope, because like going back to every time he lifts something, you hug him.
Yeah,
you embrace
absolutely.
him. And I was like, yo, that's beating them demons, man. So I know you're gonna be super dope. Like, you know what I mean?
Because the love is behind it. You know? It's like it's coming from a genuine place. You know?
Absolutely, yeah.
Do you ever feel a lot of pressure?
No.
Wow.
To be honest, that's one thing I do pretty well, is handle the pressure of, any hater would have to offer.
He's
because
so calm.
I believe, God has it already ordained for me to do what I got to do.
Yeah, you the wrong person to want to fight, boy. The calm ones will freaking assassinate you. Look, he already doing the math on me. Yep, 7, 5, 6, 3 seconds. It'll be over.
I be way more nervous than him when he's getting ready to compete. I be wet, but I'm like, oh man, because to me, I feel the pressure of everybody wanting to see him fail. They just cannot wait. As Dave Chappelle said, the cowards rejoice when a great man falls. They love that shit, and they just waiting for him. I knew he was gonna hurt himself. I knew he was gonna. They just waiting for that shit. So I'll be a lot more nervous than him, but not too nervous to cheerlead my ass off, because that's my son.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be yelling. I'm gonna be yelling my ass off. Because,
and that's the thing we need in the world: more encouragement. Instead of the hating. Like it's too many people out there that want to put somebody down for something that's positive that they doing. They trying to, like accomplish something for their self, or like it's like, why would you look at that in a negative light?
That's a damn good question, and I almost hate to say it, but the shit true. The biggest, most negative comments are from folks that look like us.
Oh yeah.
They say it be your own people.
Yeah, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers?
Like, dang, that's crazy. And like to even like, I got two things in my head. I have to say this just so you know I was doing my research. Tell me something about this pig iron. Like what's the like pig iron got the little, I did a little research. I ain't know, but like is it more heavier, lighter, like?
Okay. Pig iron is the OG iron of the streets. Okay. This is the stuff we did in the backyards in Compton in the 60s, 70s. Pig iron, and most of the time, I learned to lift weights from my cousin Junior Miles, who spent, more than 3/4 of his life behind bars. And to me, Junior Miles was a fucking hero. And whenever he get out for a little while, he come out and he show, give me my brother Walt, my big brother Walt, who passed away, weightlifting tips. And all we had was some pig iron we bought from the swap meet. And he would take that swap meet, boy, he had that shit jingling and changling on there. Pig iron is raw, it's cheap. You got it right about the small hole, but the bars are always a lot shorter than an Olympic bar. So with the weight being more condensed, the more in on you, the wider out it is, the easier it is for you to lift. You bring that weight in closer, then it's harder. So pig iron, it may have the same number on the side of the plate, but because of the proximity, the closeness to you, it makes it heavier. And it's raw iron. It's the shit that, a lot of times it fell off the back of the truck. And it's that OG shit, man. It's the backyard garages of Compton. That's where the shit come from, man.
And that is what Comptonmania is about.
Absolutely.
It is the pig
That's some history
iron
right there.
of freaking professional wrestling. Because think about it, we started this in my grandma's backyard.
Oh,
we didn't know what the hell we were doing. I just thought this would be super dope to get the community together and get the city, behind something, because it's a lot of political stuff in Compton. Like it's no secret the cat is out of the bag.
Always have been.
And,
as far as I can remember.
And there's so many people that's doing amazing stuff.
Yep.
But you only hear about gang banging. Another one dead.
Yep.
Shot dead. This person robbed this person. He stole this. He cheated this.
You watch
He's
the
this,
news,
that, and
that's
the
what
other.
you're gonna hear about.
And
Yep.
it's like, yo, it's some amazing, legendary people here.
Absolutely.
Like I say this, like the Rocky Soul Man thing. What was it like to see him, to see that image on TV? What was that like for you? Did it play a part in who you are today?
Absolutely. Much secondary soul to Muhammad Ali. But this as a young kid, and I was really young during then, to have somebody look like me stand up to the United States government and say, I don't give a fuck what you say or what you do to me, I ain't going. Them motherfuckers ain't did nothing to me over there. You the motherfuckers is persecuting me. Take my title, take my money, take whatever you want to do. I still ain't going.
I'm not going to fight for you.
Well, a little kid in elementary school at the time, to see that shit, well, I changed my name legally to C.T. Ali Fletcher. And that is out of respect and reverence for that man.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
what that meant to me.
That's
But Soul Man he was just cool.
yeah. That's what you guys mean to us. That's why, listen, I said this, what was it, a couple of weeks ago? Joey Davis Jr. should have a key to the city of Compton.
Absolutely.
Did say that.
Like it's 133 and 0, 8-0 on
Yep.
Bellator. There's Black Ice. What are we talking
Yep,
about here?
absolutely.
Like, and then we're standing next to we need action figures. We need the key. We need the action figures. Like, cause that's what you represented to me. Look, I don't know nothing about no bodybuilding, bro. I don't know nothing. I couldn't tell you what's a spoon from. I don't know. But I'm just scrolling on the internet. I'm just scrolling, and I just say, I command you to grow. I'm like, is he out of jail or something? I'm like, yo. I started watching the videos. I started watching you and E.T. the hip hop preacher. I don't know what this say, but no, but it's all
together.
okay.
Rocky Johnson and Ali.
There we go. They trained together, Rocky Johnson and Ali.
Now, see, I didn't.
Oh,
know that.
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that.
Man, that was AJ Mana. Come here. Come get on the come here.
That was a fun
We gonna
fact.
have you, man. Like,
Yeah.
Cats out the bag, shit.
come on, man.
No, they did.
We're
Swing the mic to him right here.
Oh my god. I just wanted you to fucking throw that out there. Like,
go ahead.
Tell everybody who you are.
well, all right, pops.
That's my boy.
This is my lifting pops. But yeah, I just thought that was a cool fact.
Very
That's
cool.
somebody you looked up to,
Absolutely.
or two individuals
Yep.
that you looked up to that actually train together. And shit, you know, I feel like me coming from Compton, nobody knew that.
Yep.
I don't even think you knew that.
Nope.
So all of this just coming together, like God brings us together in mysterious ways. So
That's dope.
yeah, I'll fuck off now.
And we will hear from AJ Mana later on.
Samoan shooter.
Yeah. Like, but yeah, that's exactly like I'm watching that. I started listening to you and E.T. the hip hop preacher, and I would go to my auditions, command you to grow, and I'm like, thank God it's Monday. like it was that inspiration that got me through. So yeah, like that's what you guys represent for the city. Like it's more people should be exposed to what you guys doing. Like I'm like, yo, I created a wrestling company. I did not know that the greatest wrestler in Compton lived here and came here. Like I didn't also know the world's strongest Superman, Compton's Black Superman is like Compton. Like what is this? My favorite heel ever in wrestling was Zeus, the human wrecking machine. Me and my uncle used to watch No Holds Barred. I used to beat my chest, like slamming me on the bed. That was the best pops that I had, my uncle, and he was autistic.
Yeah.
Like on some real talk. So it's like that's what y'all represent. Like I don't care what nobody say. Anybody talking mess about y'all, they got smoke from us. Cause y'all represent us. We not finna just let our heroes get killed out here. Cause especially with our city, we need like our superheroes to be like, nah, not over here. And like going back to the MFM, that's the motherfucking man. I don't care if you a gangbanger, a drug dealer, whatever. Everybody respect the motherfucking man. Like, oh yeah, the motherfucking man come out. Just like how you said the elements that you said of your dad. When that motherfucker speak, the dog was like, fuck that. Nigga, the water said, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like
Everything stopped moving. All the sound stopped.
It's like for real. Like we gotta stand up and show people like, nah, this is what we about. We got some of the most resilient, strongest people that came out of trauma situations that was built to fail. And even if we go historically, white flight really tore us up too. But we ain't gonna get too historic. That's gonna cost money, credit or debit. Make sure you go to comptonmania.com. But no, I know we still got some time, but I also want you guys to plug, like, they need to pay. Like these are our legends. Like, patronize. Like, where do they go to pay for anything to support?
CT42.com, but hit Samson up on Instagram if you want to get trained by Samson and myself. Private training sessions are available. Hit Samson up because I don't fucking deal with that shit.
Said, don't call me.
No, hell no, don't call me.
Man, that's crazy because, you do that. You do train too. Talk to us. What does it mean to you to train somebody? What does it mean to you?
It means the world to me because I'm giving back, and anytime I can help anybody, they already know they could find me.
Might be changing lives in the process.
Yeah.
I love to do that, because my life was changed, by my father, and just the family, so.
That's some great energy to like reciprocate back out to the world, man.
I really love seeing people, reach their full potential.
Yeah.
People, depression, everything. If I could dig you up out of that, then, I feel like I've actually accomplished something rather than lie to myself and act like I accomplished something. But, that's what I like to be.
That's like the most genuine thing that, anybody could ask for.
Man. And he just ripped the goddamn gates off. How you do it?
Picked the motherfucker on his way out.
Yeah, come out of depression. Come here.
Yeah,
Let's
fucked
go
everybody up and left with the gates.
Yeah.
Man. You know what messed him up?
Man.
I got him.
Oh man.
You better watch out, AJ.
Man, and that's another gift that you have, the art of storytelling. Everybody can't tell a story.
Man, I grew up hearing my dad was a preacher. That long-winded motherfucker. I be in church on Sunday, I'm like, damn, I wish this shit, there's some cartoons on it. And this motherfucker will not shut up. And it was so fucked up. He said, I'm gonna let y'all go now. I'm gonna let y'all go. And fucking an hour later, he's still letting us go. Like, damn.
Somebody
win, boy, win.
Oh man. Okay, now I gotta say this. You ever think about becoming a wrestler? Make sure you hit up Comptonmania. Like that would be amazing. Samson.
I can see that.
Oh my God, he can lift up everybody at once.
I feel like it's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
Oh wait a minute, is AJ your agent now?
The fact that we crossed paths in the way that we did, it's inevitable.
It's insane, bro.
Well, AJ would be a damn good wrestling coach, that's for sure.
Uh-oh. Listen, y'all keep messing with Compton. Compton gonna have something for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay. So this is the part that I always wanted to ask. I got y'all here. Y'all want to get whooped up in dominoes though?
Oh shit, man! How strong is this table? Turn this motherfucker over.
Man, like this would be what we got. We got what about two or three? How many minutes we got? We got 7.
We got 8 minutes.
We got 8 minutes.
You got a nice, pretty little old domino set over there,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? It's never been done. Let's just play some dominoes. We can play it till the time run out.
I don't want to crack these little pretty little dominoes you got up there, man. That shit's so cute. Comptonmania custom domino. Man. You be mad at me if I break this little old shit out.
Nah, I mean, shoot, it was broken by the Compton Superman. Then it was meant to happen. Break them up.
Damn. Ooh. Follow that train, guys.
Do we ain't even got no room to move this stuff around, huh?
Well, we decorated the table so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I'm like, he has to check it out. He has to check it out.
You got you. They're good slammers, though. I like it. They're good, nice and chunky. I like that. Some good slamming ass dominoes.
Man.
My favorite move when I was training to be a wrestler, my damn self was slamming motherfuckers.
Yeah. Was it like a power bomb or like a regular power slam?
Look, man, where you want this motherfucker? Yeah, all right. I have to get that motherfucker to tour first. Walking around the ring and pick my spot out. Get a little clearance. Come on down with that motherfucker.
Oh my God, dude, that's crazy. Like, you know what? Like, man, listen, y'all too, as a like you be his manager. Like, oh my God. What would you say to him? Let me ask you something. You really calm and well mannered, right? Say if he told you to whoop my ass, would you do it?
If
He's commanding him.
Hey, he was like this.
You want me to do it, Pop? I'll fuck him up right now.
You see, he knows I would never ask him to do no shit like that. That's why
He's like, I'll do it, but look here.
But he looked surprised, like, I don't think that would happen.
Yeah.
Pops ain't gonna ask me to do no shit like that. But boy, oh boy, if this is my only question now, this is what I'm contacted by a few wrestling organizations to come in and do guest shit like that, and my only question is, can I be myself?
Hell yeah.
Now, if I'm censored, then it ain't gonna be,
Oh
Can't-
you can't be yourself.
No.
See what
No,
I'm
you
saying?
can't.
See what I'm saying?
Shit, in Comptonmania,
Comptonmania, you can be
Hell
yourself.
yeah.
But at regular wrestling,
Nah.
could not.
WWE, you
Yeah,
can't.
absolutely.
All them bombs, you be
Yep. I see what I mean. They got the man with the bleeping button. I said,
Yeah.
this motherfucker gonna earn his pay if I get on the mic.
Your entire promo was
Well, bleep, 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 bleep.
It's like, but he's saying something positive. Y'all judging the adjectives. Stop judging the adjectives.
'Cause I got, I interviewed, Stone Cold interviewed me several times over at the gym, and I tried to get him to cut a promo with me. I said, let's just do it for fun, Stone Cold, man, because I know we would have a fucking epic promo. I said, let's do it. And he was, oh no, CTI. Oh, you dirt track ride motherfucker. Let me know, I'm ready to go on this shit. But we never got to. We did a lot of good. Stone Cold's a good dude, as far as I'm concerned. But we never got that promo, man. So if I could let
That
it
would
fly,
be classic, yeah.
shit, if I could let it fly on Comptonmania, boy.
Oh yeah, we definitely gonna let you let it fly. Heck yeah, that's the spirit of. Look, listen, it's wrestling in Compton. Does that mean Compton stop being Compton? That don't even make sense. Like, we're trying to make it better, but it's still gonna be Compton. Look, I'm gonna tell you where we got the name at. Me and the other homie Cam, we just did a comedy show in the backyard. And so he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do this wrestling show. He's like, it's a stupid wrestling show. I don't get it. I'm like, yeah, I don't get it either, but it's making sense in my head, right? So then all of a sudden we sitting in the car, and all of a sudden you hear like somebody swerving, and I'm like, oh, we about to die. Like, it was an old lady hanging out the window like, vote, 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 and we just started laughing, and I'm like, Comptonmania. like, that's exactly what it is. I'm thinking about it, watching wrestling with my uncles, Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. They still fighting in the apartments.
Yeah.
You still hear that shit in the background where you're like, oh my God, the boyhood dream has come true. Johnny, stay the fuck out of my shit. So it's like, hey, let me show y'all how I'm watching it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a whole nother different perspective. Like everything is wrestling for me was like another person to look up to, because if I look out the window, I'm about to hit the streets. Like, you know what I mean? Like Stone Cold was one of my favorites too. Oh my God, that was high school. We flipping everybody off. Stunner, giving people illegitimate stunners and stuff. The rock bottom people. We had like wrestling groups in high school. Mm-hmm. Like, we had a group of people, they was part of the union. We had the Hart Foundation, we had DX, we had the NWO, we had the Stone Colds, because everybody wanted to be Stone Cold. So it was like a group of Stone Colds.
He was always riding by himself, though.
Yeah.
Stone Cold ain't
Yeah. So we would just go over there, hit each other with pizza boxes at lunchtime, and like freaking power bomb each other on the freaking which in the gym. We was doing all kind of stupid stuff, man.
What school did you go to?
I went to Long Beach, Georgia.
No shit.
That's your alma mater?
Yep.
I seen you in front of it, but I didn't want to bring it up because I was like, I might be wrong.
Yeah,
like,
no,
that's
absolutely.
crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robert Browning was my acting teacher.
No shit.
Did you know Keith Rogers too?
No, I graduated in 77. So all the
What
motherfuckers that,
Yeah, like of course.
they retired. They're collecting a fucking pension. Waiting for the early bird special. The motherfuckers is no longer there, I'm sure.
He retired 25 years ago.
Yeah, my teacher did. That would be something.
Still teaching.
Still teaching.
Yeah, that'd be something like a motherfucker right there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Deshaun Showtime Watkins, and I hope you enjoyed the Culture of Comptonmania.
Oh yeah, I'm cool ass Cam. The coolest motherfucker on the planet. I'm gonna say it at the end. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't say it at the beginning for you. Make sure you tap in with Innovative Culture at The Innovative Culture on Instagram. Tap in with our website www.theinnovativeculture.com and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/Innovative Culture.
Bing! And our legends. Samson, how they gonna pay you?
How they gonna get in contact with you if they want to pay you?
In cash. Oh man, it was a pleasure being here with you, Deshaun, old cool ass Kim, couple of bad motherfuckers from Compton.
And get your tickets March 30th. Comptonmania versus the world. Woolsey Woo. No, Compton versus the world. Where you from? March 30th, Thursday. Come.
He took both shows and put them together.
Huh. Bye.